And now it's time for
Fireside ChatGPTz!
Hello, and welcome to Fireside ChatGPTz. I'm your host, Lee Erickson. Have you ever heard of Bloom's 2 Sigma problem? Educational psychologist Benjamin Bloom found that students who receive one-on-one tutoring perform on average 2 standard deviations better than students in a conventional classroom environment. Now, I'm not a math person, so I had to do some learning about standard deviations. It turns out that 2 standard deviations is a big leap. It means the average tutored student will outperform about 98% of those in a traditional classroom. This is called the 2 Sigma problem because it presents us educators with a daunting problem indeed. It is nearly impossible to provide this kind of one-on-one tutoring to all students due to sheer numbers, money, and practicability. But the ever-improving ability of AI to do customized one-on-one tutoring is simply astounding. I know because I implement it to great effect in my classes and in private tutoring. For instance, I encourage my students to learn grammar by instructing AI to tutor them using specific details of their own culture or community. For instance, names and places that are significant to a learner, the communication habits of the learner's community, references that are meaningful to the learner in a way that traditional textbooks and instruction can't match due to practical limitations. Even in colleges that have great tutoring centers like ours, staffed by caring, talented people who do incredible work, there's only so much time in a day and only so many students they can reach. Also, many learners simply can't afford a private tutor. Of course, AI is not perfect, and just like with any technology, including AI, students need guidance from educators on how to use the technology in the tutoring capacity without surrendering their critical thinking skills or their creativity, which AI is always ready to rob from us if we don't have our boundaries and limitations set firmly in place. That's why we need to teach students about those boundaries and limitations. But human tutors are also imperfect. Sometimes people ask me, and often very spiritedly, given all the problems associated with AI, and the problems are myriad, why use it at all? That's a good question, and it deserves an answer. For me, things like the 2 Sigma problem are why I use the technology. It seems to me that greed and its cousin short-sightedness are the real problems with AI currently, not the tech itself. And I believe that the technology has the potential to revolutionize education in ways that the 2 Sigma problem is a really good example of. As educators, let's keep our problem-solving hats firmly planted on our heads and continue to find ways to use this technology to prepare our students for a world saturated in it. Once again, I am your host, Lee Erickson, saying thank you until next time.